A very warm welcome to all our ICTS viewers. I hope you all are having a nice day. Today we have a very special guest with us, Somyaa Akshat. She is an entrepreneur, she is a certified yoga instructor, and has been living a sustainable, low waste lifestyle and encouraging others to do the same. So, welcome, Somya. How are you?
Hi, I'm great. How are you?
I am great as well. So, why don't we start by you telling our audience, like, what do you sell? A little bit about yourself.
Yeah, sure. My name is Somyaa Akshat, and I'm a sustainability influencer as well as yoga instructor. I believe in one strong equation that is built in me now. That is, healthy environment is equal to healthy human beings. So I'm living this equation and initiated Sankhya Foundation, in which we are running few projects related to environment. So this is my a bit like whole profile.
Okay. So, what was that, one initial point which made you start this, low waste, sustainable journey?
Uh, Actually, there are few trigger point, but I left my job from MNC because of my baby. So
Okay.
as a new mother, I was like juggling, like what to do now. So I started naturopathy course, like to like learn something. So I started naturopathy course where I got one project called organic farming. And while on researching that on that topic, I realized the real world of food industry. So as a new mother, I could not took that chemicals and that inorganic stuff on my son's plate. So that triggered me actually. And from that story begins.
Okay. So, has living this life, had a impact on your, it did it change a lot of things in your normal life? Did it had an impact?
Yes, definitely. Because of sustainable low waste lifestyle, somewhere I'm calm. My lifestyle and that healthy equation somewhere it like pulling towards me up. So that was a it's a satisfaction. It's a well-being of my family. And thirdly, that sense of connection with nature enhances my mood every time. So these are few things which actually helps me to to go ahead with this lifestyle.
Okay. So, you were talking about getting into naturopathy treatment. So, can you tell us a little bit about it? Like, what is
Yeah,
it all about and all?
yeah. Naturopathy treatment is all about a holistic treatment, and in where your food is actually your medicine, and naturopathy treats your body as a whole, not as a one illness or one organ. It's not about that. They will like naturopathy treatment treat you as a whole body. They will work on that detoxification and fasting and doing detoxification is the major treatment process in naturopathy. So as a whole, you will benefit it from everything. If you have cough and cold, then also you will get benefit. And if you have any sort of abdomen issue or any sort of things, then everything will resolve with this fasting and everything. So that's the thing.
Okay. And you were also, talking about starting the Samkhya Foundation. So can you tell our viewers a little bit about it and how you started it? What was the initial idea or inspiration behind it?
Yeah, sure. First of all, I want to give the meaning of Sankhya. We all know about yoga. Yoga is written by Patanjali Rishi. That is a philosophy. Yoga is a philosophy in our Hindu scriptures. Actually, Sanatan. In Sanatan Dharma, there's a scripture, yoga, philosophy. And we have six philosophy, Indian school of. There is also one. that is called Sankhya philosophy. And Sankhya philosophy is written by Kapil Rishi. In that Sankhya philosophy, it is all about elements, like five elements like earth, water, soil, everything, air, space. So that is a Sankhya. So how this earth is made, how our body is made, and how that connection is there, and how we have to live with each other, with every life. So that is Sankhya philosophy written by Kapil Rishi. So that is a meaning, and that's why I put my NGO name Sankhya. So in that, now Sankhya Foundation and NGO, we are running a few projects in which we are like enhancing the relationship between environment and human activities, because the relationship is somewhere is distorted. So we want to reconnect that relationship with each other, to understand we both are dependent on each other, and we are living because of each other. Our, like, one's waste is others food. So that cycle, that circular economy is important to understand. And that's why I'm running a few projects on in Sankhya Foundation.
Okay. And you are also a certified yoga instructor. So what made you become a yoga? Like, what made you get a certification in yoga? And when did you start doing the yoga?
Like yogic, my yogic journey is like before 8 years.
Okay.
So I started for 8 years. By actually, I started because of my physical health. But
Okay.
later, I realized that it is not about physical health; it is about mental health, and physical health is the byproduct.
Okay.
Which what I got to know. But this is my experience, what I'm sharing with you, because asana is a third step in yoga. And first two steps are how you should behave with yourself and how you should behave with others. These are the first two steps in Ashtanga yoga. So in yoga, asana is the third step. So gradually, what I understood that if you are mentally stable and healthy, then you will automatically attain your physical health. So that is the point where I started, and I continue with this journey.
Okay. So, like, do you have a favorite yoga pose or asana?
Yeah, definitely. I love inversions. I love all the inversion, like variation of inversions, because somewhere inversion taught me how to balance, not only in relationship, not only in my life, not only sustainability, not only with nature, but with everything, because it's all about balance. So I love balancing asanas, inversions.
Okay. So you are putting out all this content on Instagram. So did you just decided that you're just going to start posting on Instagram, or you had a goal in mind when you started posting?
See, I didn't decide, never ever actually I decided to put like sustainability and everything on Instagram, because I'm a bit shy person. Like now I am like started coping with these camera and people. So I have never decided to put everything on Instagram, but my life's goal is like to share whatever I'm doing with billions of people. Now, if you have such goal, then you have to put your stuff, whatever you are practicing, on like such platform where you can reach billions of people.
Yeah.
So that motivates me, and that pushed me ki no, just start putting everything, whatever you are doing, because this is a long journey. It's like 10-11 year old long journey of sustainable lifestyle. And what I'm like, it's not about that I'm preaching ki kuch bhi bol diya. No, I'm also practicing the same thing in my life. So I thought, why should not share my experiences, my learning, my mistakes. So if anyone wants to start their low waste lifestyle, whatever sustainable lifestyle, then at least they can that they can miss that mistake from their path. So that's why I started on putting everything on Instagram.
So basically, they can, learn from the mistakes that you did so that they don't make the same mistakes.
Nobody is perfect. Nobody, even I'm not perfect in my sustainable lifestyle. I'm learning day by day. I'm doing mistake and I'm realizing, okay, this is the mistake and I have to be like this or I have to take that step. So that's the thing.
So, like, do you think that for a beginner living a sustainable lifestyle, starting this journey can be easy? Was it easy for you? Because I think it is difficult to shift from, how you are used to doing things and shifting from the whole another side of the thing. So it is difficult. So how did you overcome those difficulties?
Yes, yes, definitely. It is not easy because if you see, this is about mindset. Somewhere we are living our life in a very comfortable zone, at a very comfortable zone. And switching from that comfortable zone to another, this sustainability, then there's a huge shift actually. This is not difficult. This is not a difficult, that sustainability is difficult lifestyle. No, it is not like that. But switching is difficult. So when my suggestion is to a beginner is just start your journey. Maybe it's an imperfect one, but you should be progressive. That's the only motive. Okay. Secondly, take one step at a time. When you take one step at a time, you will get that confident to go up a step later. Okay. So that confidence gives you, boost you actually to take another step. So if you are taking that cloth bag, carrying your cloth bag every time, then maybe next month you start composting. And when after a month you may avoid, like you may switch from like that plastic toothbrush to a bamboo toothbrush. So these are like, it's like step by step. Go ahead. So that will give you confidence as well as that motivation. Ki okay, I can do that. So there will be not a whole burden is coming from everywhere. Oh, and you're like, at last you are like frustrated कि मुझे नहीं करना. So that should not be the case.
Okay. And lastly, you were talking about, going little by little. So lastly, I just have one question. What are the swaps? Like you were talking about, instead of using a plastic toothbrush, you can use the bamboo toothbrush. So what are some other examples that we can adapt in our, daily life to live a sustainable,
Yes,
to start our journey towards it?
I think one can start with that feasibility. Feasible action can be cloth bag. Not only cloth bag, any existing bag in your house, any existing, it may be a polythene bag, but reuse that bag as much as you can until it is like torn and like you can't reuse that. Then only send it to recycler. Okay. So all, just take all your existing bags, maybe it's your cloth bag or a polythene bag or whatever it is. Just uh, take all your bag and put it in your diggy. So when if it, because whenever I'm asking why you're not carrying your bag, people says I literally forgot. So just put it in your diggy. If you need it, just take it from there and reuse that. So that's a very feasible step, and you can do it anywhere. That is possible. Yeah, and there are many like your what shampoo bottles or whatever. Instead of that liquid bottles and you're using that, use bars. Bars
Bars,
are
yeah.
more yeah, eco-friendly. They are more eco-friendly. They have more eco-friendly packaging as well as ingredient. So
Okay.
they are not polluting waterways too. So ingredient and packaging both matters. So a few steps like toothpaste, instead of toothpaste, you can use tooth tabs or maybe powder for powder, because they both are good. And I'm using powder from like past 5 or 6 years. So it is really good. Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, I just hope that you said you have been on this journey for like more than 10 years now. I just hope that you continue to inspire thousands and thousands and thousands of more people. And lastly, thank you so much for giving us few minutes out of your daily life. I know you must be living a hectic lifestyle. So thank you so much. It was a pleasure having you, and thank you so much for all this valuable information and insights.
Thank you so much. My pleasure. As you people are helping me to reach billions of people, so I'm grateful to you all. So thanks for approaching me.
Okay. I just hope that this video reaches thousands of people and they can see you, they can see your work and get inspired by it.
Yes, yes. Even I will pray for that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Last. Hope you have a nice day.
Thank you.